phone and see if we're live. Sometimes we're not. Yes, we are. So good morning. How's everybody doing today? Get this shared. And please help me share it. Share it out. Share. Good morning, Nikki Stone. How are you today? It's Tuesday, I think. I'm having a real issue lately with what day it is, what time it is. Good morning, Sally De La Rosa. Okay, so I'm sharing this out now. Please help me share it out. And hopefully my internet's going to remain stable today. Hi, Tammy Fisk. Good morning to you. Come on in and grab your cuppa, whatever it is that you're drinking. And let's talk about what's going on. Okay, see, we have a few people on. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate that. How's our Tony doing this morning? She's been on my mind and in my heart, and I hope that she's doing well. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. And let's see who else is on. Deirdre. Good morning, sweet Deirdre. Deirdre, I wish you were with me on this trip. I'm getting ready to go on top of a mountain up to Bell. I don't know if we're going to get to Aspen, but we are going to Bell. Isabel, good morning. Good morning. And thank you. Yes, so much love for this journey. Oh, Tony's doing good today. I'm so glad. Please give her my love. I don't know if she's right there with you. I think she may be working today, but just let her know that I lift her up every day and pray for her to be in good health. Good morning, Prachetta. Namaste to you. Don Balak, good morning. So we're getting the family in here slowly. It's been a slow process, and it feels, for me anyway, it feels like things have really slowed down. Anybody else feeling that? We start Mercury retrograde today. You ready for that? But I just feel everything seems to have just slowed way down, and there's not such an urgency anymore, if that makes sense. I just feel things are where they're supposed to be, the way they're supposed to be, and we're just going to let it happen. Or maybe it's just because I've really gone into that flow of letting it be. Just let it be. I feel like I want to sing that Beatles song every morning. Just let it be. Good morning, Jen Lundgren. How are you doing today? And how is Florida? I heard there was another storm system brewing, but I didn't know if it was headed toward Florida or more of the Gulf side and doing more damage. That poor Gulf of Mexico has been beat up this year by the storms. But I'm glad it's leaving Florida alone. That's the only good thing about it. Good morning, Charlie. And Christine, if she's up, I know she's not up. What am I saying? Christine is sound asleep. But please give her my love. Okay. Oh, Prachetta is sleeping. So this is Prachir that's on with us. Well, good morning, dear Prachir. How are you doing? And how are the studies going? I know you're studying online at the moment, right? But I know that you'll be going back to the school for more classes and back to your family. So let us know how you're doing with all of that. I'm really lifting you up for a very good experience through this educational process. Isabel, Yeah, right. Isabel, Florida has really escaped the damage this year, and I'm so glad. I have many, many, many friends in Florida that we go through this every year. Just about we always go into hurricane season with that idea that it could be so devastating to homes, to people, to the land. So I'm really glad that Florida's not getting beat up this year like it normally does. For cheer, yes, you did take me by surprise. And thank you. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Erica Hoppy. Good morning, Julie Kiss and Tony Hidalgo. Tony, I loved seeing those pictures of you. Oh, please share some more because I just love seeing all of your story and all the things that you have done through your life. So keep sharing that beautiful self of yours. I know Tony in person, and I know that she's so real, she's so raw and so down to earth, and so full of love and wants only the best for everybody. And as I travel around on our journey of healing, I'm finding that with all of you, as I meet you, as I give you hugs, as we sit and have conversation, it's just such a wonderful experience to get to know who you truly are. I can't remember who I said this to, but you can only know a certain part of people when you're conversing like this online. But when you sit with somebody, you sit in their energy, you share a cup of coffee or just watch a sunset together or a sunrise or the beauty in the trees right now, you really get to know that person, not just the name, not just what they do. I wrote a poem a few months ago, I think it was before COVID even, that I don't want to know what you do. I want to know what you feel. I want to know what makes you get up in the morning, what motivates you, what keeps you putting one foot in front of the other. And that's how I am when I meet you live. I want to know you. I want to know who you really are, not just that name or maybe what you do in life, but who you truly are inside. So I love this journey and this part of the journey of meeting and getting to know the people. There's quite a few people here in Colorado. I didn't even realize there's many people that I've interacted with online, and I'm going to get to meet them. But for the next few days, I'm going to be secluded away at a ski lodge up in Vail, Colorado, and I'm going to have some precious time that's needed for writing and exploration of the inside of Teri and what's been happening through this journey and sharing that with all of you. Good morning, Hope. Oh, I love that, Hope. She says, "Hey, tribe, hope everyone is filled with the sheer pleasure of being alive." I certainly am. And Hope, I know you are. And I know that this family carries that energy, the energy of just coming together out of love for each other, out of the desire to see each other do good and wanting only the best for everyone that's in the family and really everyone that's in the world, just wanting the best possible scenario and the best outcome to whatever's going on in life. We've got people coming in. Good morning, Kennedy. Hope you're doing well today. And Pranchetta says, studies are going on quite good, all thanks to the good wishes which I receive from you and everyone. I'm so fortunate and blessed. What a way to start our day, isn't it? To go into feeling blessed. Sometimes we acknowledge it and we know that we are, and we know that life is what we make of it. But when we actually come together and we feel our energy together, there's nothing like that. And we do it every morning. Every morning we come together for a morning cuppa. So, what is your cuppa today? Is yours a cup of joy? Is yours a cup of worry? Is yours a cup of pain? What cuppa are you bringing to the table today? Let's envision that we're all sitting around a big round table. We have a round table today. And no, I don't have a sore throat, Wendy. It's just early in the morning. I have not had coffee, and I just finished my drink that Hope has been supplying me with, the soul food, and it's seeds and it's a little thick. So it coats my throat as I drink it. So that's probably why my voice sounds a little deeper this morning. I was noticing that too. I'm like, why is my voice deep this morning? It's not normally. And yes, Todd Bellick, it will be good to spend some time in just going inside, reflecting, meditating. I was reading some quotes by Padre Pio, who has been really working with me, thanks to Charlie and Suzanne. And Padre Pio meditated constantly. He was always in meditation. He was praying and focusing on everything that could go right, everything that was good in life. And if you don't know the story of Padre Pio, he was a priest that had the stigmata. He had the wounds of Christ, and he had pain. He had wounds in his shoulder, his side, and his hands, and he had pain from those wounds. But he focused on how could life be good and helping others to see life as good. There were many miracles that happened in his presence. So let me see. So anyway, I was talking about Padre Pio because I was reading a quote by him of really meditating, that if we're not meditating, we really don't get to know ourselves. We really don't know this person that we're inhabiting, this human body. And so it's like letting life pass us by, just existing and not going in to find the full meaning of what this life is all about. Let's see who else came on. Wendy, I'm so glad you're here. And I want to know how you're feeling. We lifted you up yesterday, and I know that you weren't able to have your operation, but I hope that the pain has subsided for you. Becky LaFave, good morning to you. And yes, Nikki Stone, it is. It is blissful to go into that meditation and to not have any worries, to leave behind all those things that stress us out for just that bit of time. There's we can't get away from every stress in life, nor do we want to, because we are here for the contrast. But we can take that time to reflect on what the meaning of all that is and to really get the lesson that we came here to get. So that's what meditation is all about. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be working up some programs and some teachings that I will be doing for everyone who's on the journey with me. So I'm really excited about this time away. I tell you, I played like a kid last night. My inner child came out last night to play because the lady that I'm staying with is Denise Choka. And Denise is a kid. She is just a kid in a woman's body. So she asked about a coat. And I know I bought one while I was in Michigan. Sally was with me. But I don't know that it's warm enough for Vail, Colorado. So we played, and Denise kept bringing out coat after coat, hats. I'm going to have this beautiful coat hat combination while I'm walking around Vail. And so we were going through all the coats. I was trying them on and putting the hats on with them. We just had a great time playing last night. It was so much fun. And that's how life is right now. Life is fun. Life is looking at things in a different perspective. And I truly understand what Dr. Wayne Dyer was saying. When you look at things differently, when you change the way you look at them, your perspective change and you see those things differently. So things that I used to look at in a negative way, that was something negative, I no longer see that. I'm looking at what can I learn from each thing that I go through, each thing that comes up in my life. I'm looking at how can I learn from that? How can I see joy in that? How can I use that to the best of my ability? So life right now is taking a very interesting turn for me on this journey. Let's see what we have going on. So Prachir woke Prachetta up. Good morning, Prachetta. It's so good to see you, honey. Donna Capitula, good morning to you. Kathy Hand, Suzanne Millard, I love you. And Kathy Hand says that she has a cup of hope this morning. And Isabel says a cup of hope to have a new life as all. Awesome. And Becky LaFave says, mine today is a cup of worry, but I will work on it. Let's work on it with you, Becky. You're not alone. When you come here in the morning, you are not alone. You have all of us right here with you. And Wendy, you have the cup of worry too. Okay, well, let's work on raising that vibration together. You know, there is so much power in numbers when we come together and we realize it's not just me anymore. I'm here with 22 other people, and I can get into a cup of joy instead of a cup of worry. Let's pivot away from the worry today. Pivot away from anxiety and fear and anything that's low vibrating. Let's just bring that energy up. And Becky says, we'll get through this. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, we will. I have no doubt. I have a lot of faith and a lot of trust in you, in all of you. And Melody Clausen, good morning, Melody, and good morning hugs to you as well. And Becky says, I'm staying positive for the both of us. Yeah. When we raise our vibration, the whole vibration in the collective raises. So let's do that. Let's all do that together. You know, Abraham says, if you can stay in a vibration for 16 seconds, it changes your energy. It changes and you're able to manifest. So let's do 16 seconds of raising the vibration. So tell me something that raises your vibration. What brings you up like almost immediately? And let's do that for 16 seconds. Who wants to go? Somebody type in the comments. What is it that brings you out of that funk, out of that bad feeling into something really positive and great? And let's all do that. Let's all together raise our vibration for 16 seconds. Something that works for me is affirmations, music. All right, Wendy, let's do music then. Let's do music. You know, I started out saying that I've gone into the energy of Let It Be. You all know that song, Let It Be. So let's do the words to that song. Let it be. Let it be now. Let it be. Just let it be. Anybody else know any of the other words to the song? Oh, Suzanne, feeling love and hugging dogs. Yes, animals. Animals raise our vibration. So anybody else knowing the words to Let It Be? Let's do the song or any other song. The song Happy by Pharrell. because I'm happy. No other reason. I'm just happy. We don't have to have a reason to be happy. Lisa Hoy, good morning. Her little dog kissing her face. Yeah, let's think of other songs that make you happy and set you free. What are those songs? Let's raise our vibration with them for 16 seconds. That's not long. Your cats raise your vibration. The purring of cats. Think about that. Think about what it sounds like and what it feels like. That vibration of raising you up. That's what they're doing. Cats are healing. They're healing us when they vibrate. And Lisa Hoy, thank you. Speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be now. Let it be. Let it be. And that is the greatest advice that we could ever have, to just let it be, to not try to change anything, to not pick it apart and want it to be the way we want it to be, but just let it be. Let it be what it is. I'm in Colorado this morning, and I'll be in Colorado until the end of October, and then I'll be going down to New Mexico. All right, so how are we doing? Did you do the 16 seconds with us? Is your vibration raised at all by thinking positive thoughts, by thinking of something with music or something with animals? I'm with you all. The animals raise our vibration immediately. They're just such pure love. And the lady that I'm staying with right now has this beautiful little doggy with the most soulful eyes. And he looks at you and you know that he's talking. You know that he's speaking. And he just wants love. He just wants to be loved and to show love. So animals definitely do that. Lisa, you're smiling now. The happy song makes you want to groove and move because I'm happy. Yes, it does. Absolutely. Good morning, Rick Morrow. And Suzanne, you taught your daughter the AAA song. Oh, let's do the AAA song. And what are we going to put in there for that third line? Think about that. Think about it as Marietta would have us know and recognize that we can put whatever we want to put in that third line. We can manifest by doing this AAA song, and we're going to do it together. So accept, align, allow, accept, align, allow. We're getting in good vibration now. Accept, align, allow. Laugh, just laugh, because laughter is that thing that raises your vibration immediately. So if we can laugh at ourselves, if we can sing a silly song, if we can think a silly thought and think about something that you do for fun. What do you do for fun? That's a question. That's for you to comment. What do you do for fun? What do you do when you just want to be that kid again? You just want to stop adulting for just a moment. What is that thing that you do? And let's see what your answers are. Tammy says, I have 3 cats and 3 dogs. So much love. It really is. Oh, Wendy, I love that Whitney Houston song, The Greatest Love of All. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Yeah, it really is. And I feel like it doesn't come easy to love yourself, that there's experiences that we keep pulling on, we keep drifting back into that now or into beyond the now, into the past, instead of focusing on the now. And Erica says you need to try AAA and dance around the house. That would definitely raise your vibration. Erica, what would you put for that third line when you do accept, align, allow? What's the third line? Let's do that right now. If you were to sing this song, the song goes, accept a line, allow, accept a line, allow, da 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 da, accept a line, allow. What is your third line that you're going to put in there? And let's all do AAA together today. And you add in your third line. What is it that you want to manifest? Whether it's raising the vibration, having a good day. I'm having a good day now. Accept, align, allow. Whatever that is that you want to put in, just type it in the comments and manifest it. Let's manifest it with the energy of the AAA. Christina, good morning, darling. I was just saying yesterday that I skipped for the first time in years on Sunday. That made me laugh. Skipping does make you laugh. I've done it, and you do laugh. And you do remember the joy when you were a kid. Do you remember playing hopscotch? Any of you? Wasn't that fun? I mean, it was silly, and we did it out of boredom, right? When we were kids. It's like we were so bored, we had to draw something on the ground and make a pattern with our steps. you know? But it's just innocent fun. And that's where we can go back to. And Deirdre says, I sing out loud, off key probably. It doesn't matter. You're making a joyful noise. That joyful noise is what's going to lift your vibration. It's not how it sounds at all. I can't sing. I am not a singer, but I do sing Accept, Allow, and I sing some of the other songs that I really enjoy. It doesn't matter how it sounds. It's a beautiful sound to God. It's a beautiful sound to the angels. They love it when we sing. They love it when we raise our vibration in any manner at all. And singing definitely does that. So, Wendy, you're off to work. I hope that this has helped, Wendy. I hope that what we did here, even for a few seconds, has raised the vibration for you and will help you as you go off to work. And many, many blessings to you for a good day at work. And Christina says, don't worry, be happy. And Marley, one love, one love. I love that song. Navriti, good morning to you. Sally, we just arrived at the center and found a bag sitting by the door. It contained a skeleton head that is motion detected with lights. We are manifesting Halloween decorations. Yes, yes, yes. That is awesome, Sally. I am so happy. You are manifesting like crazy right now, and keep doing it. Keep being in that high vibration of manifestation. Suzanne says, I danced with my granddaughter to Baby Shark. Baby Shark, Shark, Shark. Yeah, don't get me started on that one. Erica, all will work itself out somehow. It does. It certainly does. Deirdre says hopscotch was fun. It was fun. We can still do hopscotch. Yeah, we can still ride on the sidewalk. What's stopping us? There is nothing stopping us. There is nothing that's holding us back from having fun except us. If we hold ourselves back, then things are never going to change. But if we decide, oh, wait, I can make choices. I can choose how my life is going to be. Am I going to play hopscotch? Or am I going to sit in my room and dwell on how bad things are and how horrible the world we live in? It's our choice. It really is up to us to create the world the way we want it to be. Kathy Hand says, keep working and moving towards my goal. I love that. I love that that is an intention that you are putting out there. Lisa Hoy, walking a sidewalk and not stepping on cracks. Fun. Yeah, fun. And you know what we were doing, Lisa, as we were doing that? We were focusing, right? When you're doing those things, when you're playing hopscotch, when you're skipping and jumping rope, or not stepping on a certain part of the sidewalk. You're focused. We've lost our focus. And so, what are we focused on? Are we focused on worry? You know, we saw some people earlier that said you're bringing a cup of worry to the table. Some people are bringing a cup of fear to the table. Some are bringing a cup of anger to the table. What's in your cup? So that's what we all need to realize today, that we can focus on whatever we want. We put that in our cup, and that's what we're bringing to the table when we interact with others, when we talk to ourselves, when we do that self talk. Are you beating yourself up? Are you angry at you? Are you disappointed in yourself? Is that what's in your cup? Is that what you're drinking today? I'm drinking joy. I'm drinking happy. And I haven't made my coffee yet, but I have my coffee cup set out to put the coffee in that says a cup of happy. And that's what I'm drinking. And that's what I choose on this day, on this morning. I choose happy. So let's all choose happy. We're in Mercury retrograde. Are we going to go into it with, oh my God, we're in Mercury retrograde? What horrible things will happen? Or are we going to go into it with, hey, Mercury's going backwards. Look at that. Mercury's playing. Mercury is playing right now. Mercury decided, I don't want to go forward anymore. I want to go backwards. Why not? Why not? If we can make choices of going forward or backward, so can our planets. Hey, you know, it's all about having fun and being who you are and just letting it be. Stacy, good morning. Good morning, Billy. Oh, Lisa, thank you. Stacy, did you oversleep? You didn't miss everything. We're just talking about vibration and what you filled your cup with to come into Morning Cuppa Joy. What is in your cup? Is it a morning cup of joy? Is it happiness? Is it hope? Or is it any of those other vibrations that are unlike love? Is it a vibration of worry and anxiety and fear and disappointment, regret? Let's dump that cup. Let's pour all of that stuff out and fill it back up with a cup of joy from the family. And Kathy says, that's good. When you focus on not stepping on cracks, you stop focusing on negative. Yeah. When we were a kid and we played those silly games, we weren't focused on what could go wrong. We were just focusing on our task at hand, the task of playing hopscotch and getting to the other side, or skipping along, or jumping rope, you know, any of those things that we did. We were focused on that and not on, you know, what was going on in the world around us that could have been a disaster for us. We felt safe when we were kids. Anybody else? I felt really safe. I didn't think about all the horrors that could happen out in the world, being kidnapped or killed or anything like that. We played outside all the time. And it was a time of innocence. And I know that our children don't have that anymore. They don't have that sense of safety and innocence. And I want to change that. I want to change the world for the better. That's my goal in life, is to bring more positive into the world, more of a sense of safety and security in this world that we live in. So that's my own personal mission. And as I go about our journey of healing, I keep that mission foremost in my mind, to put energy out there that is changing the world. And all of us together, we can do that. Yeah, it was a different world, wasn't it, Erica? There wasn't the TV telling us all of the horrors that had happened while we slept. So yeah, it was a different time, but you know what? We We can make it whatever we want it to be right now. We can change things. We really can change things. And that's not a Pollyanna attitude. That is a knowingness. It's a drive. I am driven to bring positive into the world. And that's my mission. And that will be my mission as long as I'm here on this earth, to bring forth positive energy. And Deirdre says, everything works out one way or the other. Yeah. Kathy, I need to stay happy so I can bring my husband out of his negativity. Our vibration does affect those around us. What we do, how we do it, what we say, and especially if we're laughing, if we're happy, it does affect others. Stacy, I had my grandkids. They are raising my vibration. A cup of silly and joy this morning. I love that. And Jensen is watching. Hi, Jensen. Jensen, you have an amazing grandmother. We all love her. Let's all say hello to Jensen this morning. Erica, you have coffee in your cup. I don't have coffee in my cup yet. It's 6 o'clock in the morning here, and the house is still asleep. So I haven't gone out to grind the coffee and make the coffee yet. So I did my soul food drink, and I'm having water in my cup, and it is full of joy. Remember we talked yesterday about the things that you say to your water and how it does change those molecules? That's what I do when I fill the cup up with water. I'm like, oh, I love you, water. I love this. I love the energy that this water gives me when I drink it and take it into my body. So I do have a cup of joy. I do have a cup of health. I do have a cup of hope and expectation for a great day. That's what I have in my cup, and I'm drinking it. Yeah. So whatever is in your cup, let's make it one that's really uplifting. Suzanne said a couple of months ago, it would have been a cup of fear and dread. Now I'm able to raise my vibrations instead of going down the rabbit hole. Thanks to Teri, all the lovely angels here, and the book club. Suzanne, I just love you. I love seeing the progress that you have made. And thank you for sharing that. Thank you that you found us, that you found this group that is family, and you're home. You're home right here with us. I'm so happy about that. Christina says, I sometimes feel bad for my two. They had to deal with a lot as young kids when my hubby had his accident. That's true, Christina. They did not have it easy, and neither did you, honey. But look at the marvelous, marvelous attitude that you have every day. Every day you lift people up. Every day you're amazing. And I just love that. I love how you have chosen this path. You've chosen to be happy and uplifting and to be uplifted. Erica, you have a cup of love this morning. I love that. Hope says, I have just come out of a small procedure, had a small, not sure what that is, maybe a cyst under my belly navel. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, I don't see the rest of that, but Hope, we are going to put you in our circle of prayer this morning, darling, as we always do, but praying that there's no pain from that procedure that you had. Catherine Kovacs, my morning elixir. Yeah, I love this too. This is my morning cup of joy. Coming on here with all of you, it really does lift my vibration. And let's see, what else do we have? John Rendell. Good morning, John. He says, I love God and God loves you. Yes, absolutely. And Isabel says, a beautiful mission. Yeah, a beautiful mission of love, a mission of hope that really is my mission, our mission, as we go along our journey of healing We are all spreading that love. We're all spreading hope and peace out into the world. And Jensen smiled. Oh, I love that. Yeah, Becky, it's true. I don't have my coffee yet, but I will. And I'll sit and I'll enjoy it in all this beauty of Colorado, the beautiful mornings. The trees are just getting more beautiful every day. Jean L'Oreal, good morning to you. Happy early. Yeah, it is early. Absolutely, Jean. You're on the same time as me, girlfriend. And I've been setting my clock for 5 o'clock in the morning, my alarm. So that's really different for me, people. I was never a morning person, but I am now. And I love it. I love being awake. I love what happens when we come on here and share together. Joanne Castillo, good morning. Joanne says, I appreciate all the positivity. Yes, that's what this show is all about. And Tracy Ann Morfitt, good morning to you. And you're bringing a cup of peace, joy, love, and light. I love that. Well, cheers to you. And I will put that in my cup as well, pouring all that positive energy into this cup that I'm holding this morning. And Sally says, mine today is a cup of confidence in standing in my divine light and standing strong in my beliefs. Cheers, Sally. And yes, you are strong. You are very strong. I know that there are waves that come through and trials and tribulations, but you do stand strong in who you are, strong in your faith, and I love that. So keep on keeping on. And Hope says, I've just come out of having a small procedure. My son, Zena, who you all know is autistic, is having a hard time with me going to dialysis 3 times a week. I've had to have carers to be here for him when I'm there, so I have decided to do home dialysis until I am healed. I chanted all the way through the procedure and didn't feel a thing. Thank you, chanting family. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. And we're lifting you up, Hope, that you continue to not have pain, that doing the home dialysis will help you have more peace of mind to be there for your son. It'll give him peace of mind to see that you're there and not be worried about where you are or what's happening to you while you're gone. I can't imagine raising a child and going through something as devastating as what you're going through. But I love your attitude. I love that you're there for him and will continue to be. And happy belated birthday to your father. I saw those wonderful pictures yesterday. That was so cool to see that. Thank you for sharing. And again, happy birthday to Winston, your dad. Let's go ahead and start putting our prayer request in. I just saw what time it is. And I'm going to try to type it in. Okay, so it is our prayer request time. And I'll continue to read comments as you all put in your prayers. Stacy says, I just got a good laugh and then it turned to a question. Cartoon Network showed a commercial of a flamingo toy sitting on a potty, and then they zoom in and it pooped. The toilet part is clear so the kids can see it. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't watch TV, and I know kids do, so very interesting what we're showing our kids these days, huh? Yeah, I think I might be laughing too. Stacy says, y'all are lifting my energy with your amazing cups of positive words. Thank you. Stacy, I want you filling that cup of yours up with all those positive words too. Jean says, Christina Don't you know how much those kids have learned about love and hope and faith they saw in you? The best way to learn is to live it. You are a gift to all of us. Oh, I 1000% agree with you, Jean L'Oreal. Thank you for your beauty this morning that you always bring into everyone. And Christina says, with tea, I often use it with intentions for different issues, so it's easier to give it intentions than coffee. Throat soothing, calming, even one called Generous Blend. I always get a little cheeky when I drink the Genius Blend with the family. Oh, Christina, I need to have you here with me. I need you on this journey to keep me laughing because you do that for me. You keep me so lifted up and enjoy each moment that I spend with you. Thank you for being with us this morning. And Stacy says there's no greater strength than love. It's so true. Isabel, my joy is being able to find you and these groups and all programs just bring me to know I am not alone. I said that earlier. I love that. Because besides my family, I don't have anyone I can talk about awakening and lightening our lives with good thoughts and vibrations. Isabel, I'm so glad that you have us. I'm so glad that we have you. Thank you for being a part of the family and being here. Sally says, prayers for all who need prayers today, sending out positive energy to all. And Becky is praying for a new septic tank pump, so we can have water. Please and thank you. Absolutely, Becky. Let's manifest it. Fill your cup full of those things that are going to bring the manifestation to you. Fill your cup full of hope. Fill it full of love and joy and happiness and everything that's positive, abundance, prosperity. Just pour all of that into your cup. Whatever your cup has in it, pour all of that into that liquid. Pour it into water, pour it into coffee, into tea, whatever it might be. Just fill it up and drink it up. Okay. Becky, prayers my crystal cell to pay for a pump. Well, we will pray that intention with you. Isabel, I'm praying that I can meet you in person one day. Oh, I believe that will happen, Isabel. I really do. And I know you're down in Florida. I know I will be back that way. I don't think I'll be there permanently, but I know I will be back to see friends that are family down there. I don't have any biological family, but I have my spiritual family. And you're part of that, Isabel. You're part of my spiritual family. Okay, Tracy says, divine and ever-loving Father, may your healing light wrap around all those who need you at this time. I just see that I'm about to lose my battery. I've got 30 minutes left on my computer battery. It just went into energy saving mode. I'm going to get through this meditation before it dies. Suzanne, pray my whole family, especially my sister in Germany. She tested positive for COVID-19. Yes, we will lift her up. Joanne, praying for our nation, praying we all learn to fill our cup with joy and positivity. Kathy Han, prayers for my husband to be open to change. Catherine Kovacs, pray that the weather stays cool. And please pray for me, Michael, and my mom. Thank you, Catherine, we will. And Deirdre, prayers for everyone suffering, Gaia, and world peace, of course. Christina, Christina, we really love and appreciate you, honey. And Christina says, I will pray that every being feel love today and peace on earth. And Stacy, prayers for all who are struggling. Isabel, prayers to all of us to raise our thoughts to love. Julie Kiss, praying for all in need. May God touch each and every one with his powerful hand. And Praying for you, Julie, and for Linda Kiss. And Becky, these are scrolling pretty fast. Where did it go? Becky says, my cup broke yesterday. I'm fixing it now, Teri. Oh, honey, yes, absolutely. Let's get rid of that cup of worry and fill it full of what we've just been doing here. Good vibrations. Hope asks for prayers for her cousin, Lorraine Hillett. May she continue to strive for perfect health. Prayers for you, Teri. We are also grateful for you getting up at the crack of dawn and doing the show. Prayers that you continue our quest with ease and grace. Prayers for the entire tribe to be abundant in health and wealth. And so it is. And putting you in our prayer circle, Hope. Absolutely. Stacy, please pray for me and my husband. We are in a new season of life, and we are both trying to figure it out. Yeah, you will. You will. And Catherine, yes, we will pray for your cats. Becky, you may not be able to see all the comments because we're on more than one place right now. We're on YouTube, Periscope, and Enlightened World, and EWN, Enlightened Living. Okay, Charlie asked for prayers for Erica getting a job, and Charlie also for your friend Lisa Newman, who's having surgery today. Becky, for our prayers to be heard. Yes. Okay, so let's do our prayer time before my computer loses its charge. And Charlie, that was for you. I'm learning, Charlie. I'm learning to watch my words and use the appropriate words when I talk about things. So my computer is, the battery is very low. So if it stops, if live stops, that means that the computer was done. And so it was obviously time for it to end. But let's go into our prayer time, just holding love in your heart. If you touch your heart center, when you breathe in, it brings your focus there. Remember we talked about focus, how when we were kids, we were so laser focused on what we were doing. Let's be that laser focused right now. So just breathe in and center your thoughts on love. Love means different things to different people. But when we focus on pure, unconditional love, it takes on its own energy. It has nothing to do with conditions. It just has to do with being. Just being in this now moment, here together. You're not alone. Everyone that's gathered here is part of a family, and we are a family of love. So let's feel that love that we have for each other. Let's feel the strength that's built up between us when we love each other, when we raise our vibration together, when we get into a feeling of happiness and joy and everything that's good and positive, all the hope that we can put into the world with each other. Let's get into that feeling. So focus on your heart. Focus on what it's doing right now. Is it receiving the love from others? Is it sending out love to others? Just pay attention to what your heart is doing. What's its job at the moment? And it can do both. It can receive and give at the same time. It's a continuous cycle because as we fill up our cup of love, we want to give it out. So we fill up the cup and we give it back out. And that's what we're doing right now. So let's give that love to anyone who's asked for help, anyone who has put themselves or others in the circle. Let's pour that love over them. Just breathe it in. There's a lot of love flowing here. There's a lot of love between the members of this family as we hold each other tight, as we say to each other, it's going to get better. It's going to change. It's going to shift for you because that's what love does. Love changes everything. It changes the vibration. It changes the energy. It changes your mindset. So let's get into that mindset of everything is working perfectly. Everything is working perfectly. And we're going to accept it, align with that beautiful energy of source, and allow it to be what it is, not seeing it as something that needs to be changed or healed or helped in any way. It is in its perfection. So breathe in that love again into your heart and just allow the receiving of the love, allow the giving of the love. Feel the warmth that happens with that. Feel that shift that's going on inside of you right now. As we're shifting out of a mindset of needing and into one of having everything in the world to give to each other. And what we're giving has nothing to do with material things. It has to do with an abundance of love, an abundance of compassion, an abundance of wanting the very best for each other. So how is your heart feeling now? What's going on in there? What's your heart doing? Is your heart laughing? Is it crying? Is it just feeling the warmth and just basking like you're sunbathing? My heart's doing all of those things. I love you all so much. Let's share that love. Let's see that what has happened here today has changed lives. What has happened here today has lifted vibration, has changed the way we look at things. And let's share that with each other. Let's share some love. Just hold that one person that you're going to reach out to right now. Maybe it's somebody that put themselves in the prayer circle. Maybe it's somebody who's carrying a lot of concern about others. Or maybe you just want to reach out to Mother Earth and give Mother Gaia a big hug today. Let's do that. Let's spread some love right now to a person, to our earth, wherever you want to send it. Just send that love right now from your heart. Just breathe in and receive. Wow. I just feel so much joy from all of you, and I'm going to see if I can read some of your comments. Oh, Deirdre says, my heart is doing the happy dance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Stacy is jumping up and down with joy. I love this. I love this. Oh, yes, Julie Kiss. I'm definitely going to have a couple of days of relaxation, of being immersed in beauty when I go up to the mountaintop. I can't wait to get there. And I will be on the road for a few hours today. So please remember Ruth Anderson, who will be driving the vehicle, and myself as I enjoy the beauty around me. So let's do our heart telephone, and then I think that's going to be it for my battery. Suzanne says, I feel peace. Me too. Me too. I feel peace. So at the count of 3, we're going to give some gratitude, and then we're going to say to everybody here and the whole world, whole collective, let's just send it out far and wide to every inhabitant on earth today. We're going to say thank you. I love you. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. just reading your words. So beautiful. You're making me cry. I love you. Have a blessed day. Bye, everybody.